Welcome to the Let's Talk Politics podcast with Ryan Mirza. I'm Ryan Mirza. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, okay? So, over the last, few years, we've been talking about this upcoming 2020 election. Well, we're getting there. It's campaign season, ladies and gentlemen. We are 1 day and 1 week away from the very first Democratic presidential debates. I thought it would be fun to jump in and maybe give you some angles on these candidates that you may not have seen in traditional media. So let's start with a candidate that I believe is worthy of your consideration that you may not have seen much of, Andrew Yang. Andrew is a very non-traditional candidate. He comes in as an entrepreneur, not a long career in public service. He ran companies like Venture for America and the SAT preparatory company Manhattan Prep. Now, you can read more about that on Google. I want to really jump into two things. His most important and noteworthy policy proposal, and why I believe he is a very interesting candidate worthy of people's consideration. Now, first, his most noteworthy policy proposal is to give every single American adult, so 18 and up, $1,000 a month. So $12,000 a year, free and clear. You may ask why. Well, Andrew says that we're in the middle of what is the biggest technological revolution in our lifetime, and we are not ready for it. That jobs like call centers, where I and my colleagues work currently, truck driving, food service, retail, cashiers, they're all going to be automated away within the coming years here. And that in order to get out in front of it, we have to start giving consumers some money so that they can stimulate their local economies. He says that rather than blow up the deficit and destroy the economy, as some, ardent anti-socialists may say, he says this will actually stimulate the local economy and create millions of jobs. Because what are people going to do when they get $1,000 a month? They're going to spend it, baby. They're going to spend it at their local mom and pop store. They might go out occasionally. They might spend it on their kids' soccer practice, whatever. But they're going to spend it in their local community. That's his plan. Now, why do I think he's worthy of consideration? Why am I making this video? I think Andrew Yang is a really, really interesting candidate because he offers a very, very stark contrast to our current president. And what do I mean by that? I'm really talking about business ethics. That so many times when Trump is talking about something bad, illegal, immoral, or unethical that he's done, he'll say, well, everybody does it. Everybody does it. What do you mean? Everybody does it. And you know what? I'd be dumb if I didn't do it. And everybody does it. Kind of a, slimy, nice guys finish last type approach. And what Yang really offers is a businessman that actually is ethical. He can show Americans that there are businessmen and women out there that are ethical, that do want to push society forward, that do care about their employees, that do care about their business partners. And then there's Donald Trump, and he is not every businessman or woman, that we can actually create a better path forward with looking at America from a private sector entrepreneurial standpoint, but in an ethical framework. That's Yang's policy proposal. Now, I'm going to make more videos coming up here on some of the more notable candidates. I think it's going to be very, very important for us to educate ourselves and be as knowledgeable about all these candidates as possible. I want to leave you with Yang's motto for his campaign, which is that it's not left, it's not right, it's forward. That's the way we need to be thinking about this. That's another reason why I think that Andrew is an interesting candidate, worthy of your consideration. Let's watch those debates. Let's get informed. This election is way too important to sit on the sidelines.